my name is Ashley and this is my show and tell. It's a video where I show you all my finished projects and some whips. If you don't know what whips are, there are works in progress. I do this series every bi-weekly. And the weeks I don't record a video, I put some tutorials or some bloggy type of posts. Yeah. So the first things I have to show you are this sheep right here. It's crocheted. I did this sheep right here, and he is super cute. Let me get him closer to you so you can see him better. So he has seed bead eyes, and he is in the puff stitch. It's not the popcorn stitch, it's the puff stitch. His body is made with the puff stitch, and these are his little tiny legs here. So his body is made separately, his tail is made separately, his head, his ears. The puffy part here in his head is made together with the head here, the shape right here, and these here. Oh, and I hope you like my video. It's a little bit better quality, bigger, for you guys viewing entertainment. So yeah, I finished this little lamb. What was the purpose of this? I was going to make I forgot what you call it in English. You know, when you put the three kings and Mary and Joseph together and make like the whole birth of Jesus, like the whole scene. I was gonna do that, but it happened that the video, this is video tutorial in Spanish, I did not understand the instructions because they were too fast. They were using yarn that the size that I don't have, so it was coming up really humongous, and then it was like really fast. Like the instructions were like, you do this and then you step this, and jumped everywhere. So I got really confused. So I decided I'm gonna make a small miniature, I forget what it's called. If I remember, I'm gonna put it here down below. I'm gonna make a small miniature birth of Jesus to put it in Christmas time. Yeah, I'm thinking about Christmas already. Yeah. So here you go. This is my sheepy. My mom had this great idea. I talked to her over Skype, and she said that I could put a thread on it and hang it on a Christmas tree, like an ornament. That's an awesome idea. I might do that with this because I don't want it to go to waste. The other thing I finished was this. It's Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen like all these things that I have finished. So follow me on my Instagram and you can get sneak peeks of what I finished before I even post the video. So here she is. There you go. I'm sorry if you can hear my daughter screaming in the background. She's playing with the dog and I don't know why she's so vocal about it. Okay, so this is a pattern on Ravelry. I did find this pattern on Ravelry. I did follow it. This is how the pattern ends up. Look at the size difference. This is the pattern on Ravelry. You have to sew, you have to make a cap, a hair cap afterwards, and you have to sew, make a little crochet circle. Yeah, I'm on a crochet fever trend this week. Crochet circle here and then sew it in the bottom. I wasn't feeling this. Then the eyes the pattern gives you, they're almost the size of the head. Look how humongous that is. Not even the one I made, they fit. Ridiculous. I used the size that recommended of hook, it did not, it wasn't, I did not like it. I just threw this one in the trash. I threw this one in the trash, and I got it out so you can see my fail, because it was awful, guys. It was so awful. I just felt really frustrated, so I started this one. I made the head in black, and then when I made my own thing. You know, I didn't even write it down. My husband was like, you should have written it down, but I wasn't in a hurry. I had to go to work. So I just started with black here, and then when I went to here for the hair, I used some tapestry crochet. So I put some you can see skin color here, skin color. And then when I went to switch for the skin color completely, I just did back loop only, and then in the skin color I did both loops here, and then just back loop only. So I had the back loop so I could attach my black yarn again and do the hair part here. And then I joined the head with the green color. And I had to rip out the body again because it was too small. The legs didn't fit. The legs and the arms are from the pattern, but the rest is my own thing. And then I used felt for the eyes. Most of this is Red Heart Super Saver, and this one is Loops and Threads Impeccable in beige, I think. I don't know the color. I will put it down here if I remember. But I had to do my own thing. I did not like the pattern at all, so. But she ended up cute. If you don't know who she is, she's Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls. My daughter is obsessed with them now. So if you're gonna do that pattern, remember it's gonna end up like this small. And the eyes are gonna be humongous. And the legs are not gonna fit. And I don't know. That pattern was written really bad. Like, I have written a really bad pattern, but I fixed it. And that one is really ridiculous. The other thing I finished, this one I finished last night. It's a chick hat. Little baby chick hat with a little flower because it's for a girl. So this one I used 2 strands of some yellow baby yarn I had, because it was a 3-ply yarn or fingering weight. As you can see, it was really thin, so I don't like to work with this kind of thin yarns, so I use 2 strands at a time. So here we go, and it's double crocheted, and then I joined here at the end, and this one is 12 months to 3 years old. Yeah, this is the size for that age. And the little flower is some scraps of Karen Simply Soft that I had. Don't know the colors, they were like tiny little balls like that. And I sewed in some buttons. And this one, the beak is made with Red Heart Super Saver. Super cute. You can see here. My camera has this thing that it brightens up things too much. Oh, I have my crocheted mannequin head. I forgot to put it on so you can see how pretty it looks on. There you go. Get a little view of how it's a little crooked, I think, still. Not good to put in this one. Okay, there you go. You can see how pretty it looks. I got inspired by this pattern right here. Too much brightness. There. This pattern right here. There. This pattern right here. It's really nice and all, but I don't understand the instructions either. They're like written in Japanese. So I did not understand the instructions to make that hat, so I made my own and used that one as, I don't know, as a template reference, whatever. And I saw one on Pinterest that had a little flower, so I used that one too. to guide my senses, because this week has been a fail week. I'm telling you, nothing comes out right. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, this one is Craft Smart White. The brown, I don't know, it was some scraps I had, so just in case you want to know. It's been a fail week, but I'm gonna keep showing you what I have finished in this week. So I finished one of my socks. Go. Look how pretty. I'm not gonna show you my feet. I don't have a sock blocker or anything. I think I'm going to buy one. It has some ladders here and there, little stitches that are like, because I had to rip it out because it was too small for my feet. I didn't use a lifeline, so go figure. But it's for me, and it's super comfy, it's super nice, pretty. I love this pattern. And yes, I have not finished the other one. Why? Because the needles I was using for these were really cheap. They were snagging the yarn and they were driving me crazy. The points were splitting, and they were driving me crazy. They were, oh my god, just, I tried to file it down, fix it up, put some nail polish on them because they're bamboo. Did not work. Did not work. So I had to go and buy some new needles, like good needles. I did not want to buy needles from Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby. No, I wanted good needles. Anyways, that size you can't find on those stores. Anyways, so that I'm gonna show you what I bought. So for works in progress and frustration is this. It's all tangled up too, so I don't think I'm gonna work on this anymore. This is a pattern I found of a bolero for my daughter. It's the yarn that it is wool, but I don't know what brand it is that I bought on Joann's, those bags that they have. It's really pretty. Look at the striping it does. It's really pretty, really awesome. But the pattern has me really confused at this point. I have it on my library on Ravelry, but it doesn't have a name. I think it's a girl bolero, something like that it's called. Knitted. I don't know if I'm doing it right or I'm doing it wrong. Let me show you the right side of it. If I keep tangling the yarn. And this yarn is not the ones that you can rip out really easily, so whew, I don't want to rip it out. If something, I would just stop working on it and that's it. I don't know if I'm doing it right, if I'm doing it wrong. Here you go. So this is one of the sleeves I finished, and this is the other part. This is the center part of it, and these are the armholes here. But they're really confusing me because this one I closed it up because it said to close it up, and this one is staying open, and it's not gonna have the same stitch count as this armhole here. So I'm really confused. I don't know if I did it right, if the pattern's written bad, but I have seen some people that have done it, but they might be more experienced doing apparel than I am, knitted apparel. So maybe I fudged it really bad. I don't know if to buy some other yarn and make her something else. If you have any patterns to recommend me that are easy for a beginner like me, please help me out. I will love that help. Because this one is frustrating me, and I have a ton of this yarn, and I want to use it up, and I want to use it for her to make her something nice so she can wear it. But this one, I think it's going to go to the trash. And this is hours, days of work here. And it's going to the trash, so. The other things I told you my last video, I was gonna do a class. So I did the class, and this was the one I made in the class. It's a little messed up because my daughter's been playing with it, so the loops are a little unarranged. And I think I showed you this one on my last video this was my test for it. But I think I'm gonna undo this one and use the yarn for some hats. Who knows? Repurpose it. Okay. So, for the things I bought this week. So, I told you I bought some needles for my socks that were driving me crazy. So, I bought some Knitter's Pride. I know my camera's not gonna do the best justice, but it's Knitter's Pride. Look at. So Knitter's Pride Dreams in the size US 1 and 2.25 millimeters for my socks. They are amazing. And they were cheaper than the ones that you can buy on the craft store. They were $7.50. So I was really impressed that they are a really good brand and they were a good price, because the ones they sell at a craft store, they cost like $9, and they're bamboo, and they're not like really smooth and nice like this ones. These ones are like silk. They're amazing. They are super soft. So I'm in the heel of my socks, so I didn't get this doing the other sock thing that you get lazy with. My needles were not working for me, so I hope to finish them, and for my next video I'll be wearing both of my socks and show you my feet. But yeah, so now I'm doing the decreases here. If you this pattern is the rose rollers, something like that. They are on my Ravelry projects. If you want to do this socks, they're pretty simple and easy. I got it down, so they're pretty simple and easy. Oh, this gray yarn is the same cotton-ish yarn in a darker gray color here. I do not know the name of the gray color yarn, the darker one. I know the lighter one is gray t-shirt, but the lighter one, I don't know the name of it. The darker one, sorry. So, where did I buy now is what did I buy and where did I buy it? Where did I buy my needles? So I went to the Loopy U. They gave me this because it was the first time I went to the store. It was amazing, guys. I have some pictures to show you. So I went to the Loopy U, bought my Knitter's Pride, gasped at all the yarn there. It was amazing. And I bought some high point protectors too. They were like cost like $3.50. Here are the smaller ones. Glare, help me out. Let me get it out of the bag. So I did not buy yarn in the store, but I was tempted to. It's one of them. And the other one, if you saw it, it's in the project. I'm gonna throw it in the trash because I'm not feeling it. So I bought those, and that store is amazing, guys. As you can see, I'm gonna put the pictures now, and look at all that yarn. It's amazing. Super nice. They have from bulky to worsted to fingering to lace to everything. So they had everything in that store. They had every size of yarn and color. They had Malabrigo. They had other fancy names that I have seen on other blogs, podcasts. Guys, I wanted to buy everything. So this is the part where they have the bulky weight and worsted weight yarn and some project bags here. And here they have the fingering sock yarn. That's my daughter in the way. And here they have more fingering and sock yarn. Yeah. And here is the back of the store. Awesome. Here's where they have the sale yarn too. They have a fabric section. They had the most beautiful fabric ever. Yeah. So now to another theme. I tried my hand at a Japanese knot bag. So here's my failed attempt. Did not finish it. I threw it in the trash and I got it out for you guys so you can see my failed attempt of my Japanese knot bag. I don't know what I did wrong, but it's not working. It's really ugly. I think it serves the purpose, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not gonna finish it. I'm gonna throw it in the trash again. Just awful. Just really awful. Why? Every time I try to sew something fancy, I'm telling you, this week has been fail after fail after fail. Nothing has come out right. I think that's why I crochet so much, because I was not feeling the knitting this week. I was a failure at that one today. So I'm going to try my hand again at some project bags, but this time they're going to be zipper bags. So I bought this fabric at Joann's. They had a good sale, and I think I had some coupons that I use on the zippers that I bought. And this is the coordinating fabric I'm gonna use for it. This is the Nintendo Princess and all that. There's Wario, Waluigi, Princess Peach. I don't remember the name of the other princess, and I don't know the one with the blue dress. And Waluigi, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and all the characters, almost all the characters on Nintendo. So this is gonna be the coordinating fabric. So I bought another fabric, and this one is the Walking Dead fabric with zombies on it, and this coordinating red, kind of blood, kind of nasty kind of color. I like it. It for me, it was like blood, rotten. I don't know. I'm very gory, sorry, but I love the Walking Dead. So I'm going to make the holiday bag. It's from Hugh Logo. She's from Colorado too. So I'm gonna try my hand at making that bag. But this one, the Walking Dead one, I wanted it for me, but my husband gave me this idea that I should gift it to my aunt, because she can use it to put, she doesn't knit or crochet or anything, but she can use it to put her notions in when she travels. And she's a really big Walking Dead fan, like really big. She even went to the Walking Dead tour and everything, so she's a really big fan. So I guess that's all I have to show you for this week. I hope to see you the upcoming week. Not this one, the other one above that. So I'm going to have a tutorial for the week I am not posting a video, and you're gonna see what it is, and I'm going to get that. Give me a second. Of dyeing synthetic yarns. So I dyed this yarn here, and it ended up pretty soft. To say that I dyed it with what? You're gonna see the video, so you have to stay tuned. So when I post that video, not this week because this is this week's video, but next week I'm going to put that video up so you can see and know what did I use to dye that yarn. What did I use? Did it work? Obviously it did, but what is it? This yarn was white. It was, I didn't buy it pink, so just so you know. So I guess that's all I have to show you. If you want sneak peeks or whatever, I'm going to show you the week the weeks I'm not here on YouTube. You can go to my Instagram if you want some of the things I have done. You feel inspired, go to my Ravelry and check my projects, and you can get all that there. So I'm going to put all my links down below for all my social media: Facebook, Instagram, Ravelry, Pinterest too. I pin some things here and there. And I guess that's it for this week. And I hope to see you guys in my upcoming videos. And I hope you leave some comments. I love to speak to you guys a lot. And I hope you like whatever I had to show this week. So I'll see you next time. Bye.